Today's video is a tag video and it's all about my YouTube journey. And welcome to my channel. I'm Andri. Today, yes, I have a tag video for you, but before we get started, I invite you to subscribe whilst you're there, ring my bell, and a thumbs up is always very much appreciated. Cheers, Sauvignon Blanc. Okay, so I have been tagged to do this video. Now, honestly, I was going to do this video whether I was tagged or not because I was watching it this morning and I thought, oh, I just really loved it. The tag was started by Lux Granny Grace. So thank you, Grace, for tagging me. And it's my, it's my YouTube journey for all niches, and it's simply 5 questions. But we know I can take 5 questions and go on and on and on and on. So I can feel this is going to be a bit of a chatty one. Anyway, question number 1, why I started my YouTube channel. Now, I feel this is going to be one of the chatty ones. I've mentioned many times on other videos that for me, YouTube was an escape. And when you're watching YouTubers, good YouTubers uploading their videos, they make it look like the easiest thing to do on earth. Trust me, it is not easy to do at all. So in the back of your mind, let's be honest here, you're thinking, I can do that, that's easy. Sit down, chat about anything and everything. And because they are so good at it, they make it look really easy. And boy, it's not easy at all. Okay, so why did I personally start YouTube? Well, I found YouTube when I was doing my research on Chanel bags. That's how I found YouTube. Before then, I don't even think I ever heard of YouTube, if I had to be honest. I was busy working full-time, looking after my mum, before that bringing up children. I didn't have a time for YouTube. You know, if I was to had time to sit down and watch, I'd sit down and watch something like EastEnders. I'd never heard of YouTube. But my Googling about Chanel bags took me to YouTube, and I discovered this whole big world of YouTube. And it became a wonderful, wonderful escape for me. I would sit there for ages. I would, at the end of the day, when I sat down to relax, I would just sit down and watch videos on handbags. And it just took me away from everything that was going on. And I had a lot going on at that time. I had so much going on. I look back at those times and I really don't know how I got through them. So first of all, I looked after my mum who had dementia. So when I say I looked after my mum, I brought her over from Cyprus to live with me because I thought I was going to cure her dementia. And yeah, and you know, if you haven't lived with anybody with dementia, you really and honestly don't know what it's like. You have so many different feelings. You know, one minute you're laughing with the person, you're angry at the person, you feel sorry for the person, you miss the person you knew. Oh, so many emotions. And for me, YouTube just took me away to this world of handbags. Simple handbags, no complications. I was also working full-time. I was caring for my mum full-time, and other life issues that were going on. We were trying to run a business and a lot of things were going on. So for me, YouTube was a wonderful, wonderful escape. So one day I decided, everybody had gone out of the house and it was just me and my mum, and that video is still up on my channel. Well, left in the house. I think they were all away. I think they were actually away to my son's house. He was having a party, and I was going to go meet them because I had to, you know, I had times with my mum. I had to feed her, I had to change, I had to do, before I could go anywhere, had things to sort out. So we always kind of did that. You know, the rest of the family would go and I would kind of meet them once I did what I had to do. And I had done everything that I was going to do with my mum, and my mum and I were in the kitchen, and I got hold of my iPad and just put video record on the iPad, and I started doing my Neverfull review, my Neverfull, which is up there just now, and I just did it. And I didn't say anything to anybody initially. Eventually I told my youngest son. At that point, I didn't have a clue what I was doing. And I know a lot of people, before they start YouTube, they get all the equipment and they do their research and they know exactly what they're doing. Not me. I just pressed the record thing on my iPad and did my Neverfull review. And I said to my son, by the way, I've done this, blah, blah, blah. And whilst I was reviewing that bag, at one point you see me standing on the chair, and I stood on the chair and I hit myself off the lamp. Wish so much I had kept that footage now. And I said to my son, look what I've done. I had no idea how to edit, how to cut that bit out. He did it for me. He cut that bit out. I wish we had kept it. And I took that footage. It was absolutely hilarious. It was so funny. I remember sending that footage, once I told them I'd done the video, sending that part of the footage to my eldest son and my daughter-in-law, Kelly. Were they in Germany at the time? I think they were in Germany at the time. I can't remember. And literally they said to me, but when they got it through as a message. They were eating at the time, and the two of them just with you know, the food did not remain in the mouth. It was so funny. Anyway, see, I told you this was going to be a long one because I can talk. So that's why I started my YouTube channel. It was to take me away from all the things that were going on. That's how, and I uploaded that video. Then eventually I did another one and I enjoyed it. It was my escape. It literally, that's what it was. And that was only question number 1. Question number 2, what have I learned? Boy, honestly, I have learned so much from this journey of YouTube. I have learned so much from you. I have learned so much from just uploading videos, things that I do now. I mean, like I said in my first question, I couldn't even edit. I had no clue how to edit. I had to learn so many things to make my videos better. How to do thumbnails, how to do tags, how to do the wee mobile thing moving to the side, you know, when you see, yeah, like this. I learned to do things like this, and I'm proud of myself learning to do these things. You know, I am really rubbish at technology. For example, today I was filming Georgie. We were out on our walk and I was filming her, and all of a sudden the volume on my camera disappeared. And this has happened to me before, and I managed to fix it last time, but could I remember what happened? I came home, oh, the volume's gone on my camera, blah blah blah. And George was here at the time. He says, let me look at it. And honestly, he doesn't have a clue about my camera, but he knows about technology. The youngsters have all been brought up with technology. He looked at the camera, goes, there you go, that's it, fixed. Within seconds. I would have sat there for ages YouTubing how to fix the volume on my camera. Because in my day, it was a wee volume thing that went up and it went down. You know, there was nothing like a menu and settings and all this carry on. But anyway, so yeah, gone off on one again. So, you know, I've learned to trust as well. You know, initially when I first went onto YouTube and watch other YouTubers and then read the comments, and people were all so nice and lovely, and I'd go, you don't even know that person, why are you saying all these nice things about that person? But then as I got into it all and I got involved with it, I get it now. I just get the whole comments thing, and how, you know, I may not have met a lot of you, but I've certainly got to know you through messaging, just through the things that we say to each other. The closeness that we get is really unbelievable. You really need to be on the platform to understand it. You really need to be part of this community to understand it. And I get that people that are not and just randomly fall upon videos kind of go, weirdos. Weirdos. You know, the other thing that this has taught me, and this is still in progress, is not to worry what other people think. You know, when you are on this type of platform and you're putting yourself out there, and I think especially for somebody like me that talks about luxury, you know, you have to kind of be thick-skinned, because a lot of people, and I know a lot of people say this about me, I know this for a fact, you know, why is she on YouTube talking about her handbags, showing off, blah blah blah. Well, you know, if you're thinking that way, if you're watching my video and you're thinking like that, you really shouldn't be watching my videos, because you absolutely don't understand it. This is no way showing off. We are in a community where we're sharing pros and cons and why you should buy this, and this is why this is like that, and it's good because it's got a long handle. You know, we're spending a lot of money on these things, and we're sharing these amongst this community. We are just helping each other. And yes, it's out there for everybody to see. But if you're not interested, then don't waste your time, honestly. Don't waste your time watching videos that don't interest you. And if you're watching them to judge, then I feel sorry for you. I feel sorry for you that you're wasting your precious time watching something that you're really not interested in. So I have learnt now to become quite thick-skinned and not worry about people judging me for what I'm doing. Because what I'm doing, I'm enjoying it. I am really enjoying this. I love sitting here talking about my bags. I'm sharing happy times. Sometimes I share sad times. You know, that's the way I am. So, you know, I've learned not to worry about what other people think. You know, we're always brought up to always do the right thing and worry about everybody else. Sometimes it's okay to put more first. You know, it's not a bad thing. So I'm here and I'm enjoying myself. Is that so bad? Am I actually harming anybody by doing this? No, it's fun. It's as simple as that. So I have learned, you know, if you're going to judge me, I don't need you in my life. So I've also learned who my real friends are. You know, it's basically, it's taught me that it's okay to do something that makes me happy, that I enjoy. Question number 3. What I like best about it? The community. The amazing friendships that I have made. And honestly, I have made some amazing friendships here. Sometimes I wake up, the messages, I wake up in the morning because of the different kind of time zones, you know, I'll wake up and I see some amazing messages. I woke up this morning from one of my friends in Australia, full of excitement. I've just bought a new house, can't believe this, and the excitement, and it's lovely. If I haven't uploaded for a couple of days, I get messages, are you okay? You know, I've not seen a video from you. Or if I haven't answered comments, are you okay? It's not like you to not answer comments. People care. People notice when I don't upload a video. You know, it's, and you know, and you are, the majority of you I haven't met. Some of you I have met. Some of you I haven't met, and yet you care enough to reach out to me. The messages I got when I lost my mum, the messages that I got when I lost my Lulu, you know, you've always been there, supported me, told me, you know, you tell me things about yourselves. It's just, you, like I said, you really need to be on this platform to understand the amazing friendships and connections. You know, when you message me, when you think of me to message, when you think of me to message that when something good happens in your life or when something not so good, and I think I find that as such a compliment when you think of me. So that's one part of it. I love the friendships and the care and the affection and all of that. I love that it gives me a sense of purpose. You know, I was somebody that was on the go 24/7, always doing something, always busy with something, non-stop. That was my life for a very long time. Now this has given me, you know, a sense of purpose again, you know, to upload the videos, to do my research, to vlog my boring life, which it really is, but boring is good. I've learned that boring is good. I don't want things happening. I'm quite happy to plod along. I'm at that age where I'm more than happy for things to plod along. I've learned boring is good. But, you know, so I love that it's given me that to do. So it's given me something to do apart from housework and everyday things. It's something different. I love when I come in here and I sit with my glass of wine and I sit and I edit and I get involved in my editing, and then I have to learn something new, and then I get angry because I don't know how to do it, and none of my boys live at home now where I would go running into Luke. Oh my goodness, he is so glad that I don't have, oh, he was the one he used to run to. I do phone the boys sometimes, like, I can't do this, I don't know what this means, what does this mean? Most of the time I work it out for myself, but if I can't, the boys are always there. You know, at the end of a phone line, they're there sometimes. But Costa will say to me, I know at certain times when I get a call, I know it's you with your YouTube. It's computers, it's this blinking MacBook Pro that sometimes I go, ah! You know, and I love all of that. As much as sometimes I get angry when I can't do things, see when I've learned how to do it, oh my god, it's such a feel-good factor. Okay, question number 4, how it's affected me. Basically, I think I've answered that in all the other questions. It's affected me that, you know, I worry less about what other people think. I love the fact that it gives me a sense of purpose. I love when I see my grandson's excitement when he talks about his yaya being on YouTube. You know, it's, and he thinks it's a great thing because the children all watch YouTube now. I don't know if Georgie yet understands that we're on YouTube, but she certainly knows when the camera comes out, you know, and she knows when she comes in here to sit and speak to the camera. And it's affected me that, again, it's that it gives you a certain amount of feel-good factor as well. I love when I upload the video and I can see straight away that I'm getting views on a video. It just, you know, well, I say it's given me a confidence. I've always been a confident person, something I don't lack in, I'm afraid. But, you know, it hasn't affected me in a bad way at all. For a while, when I first started uploading YouTubes, I kind of got a couple of messages realising people that knew me had found my channel. This is going way back. Now I know lots of people that know me are watching my channel. Even if you think I don't know you're watching my channel, I know you're watching my channel. So, you know, in the beginning I would go, oh my god, somebody just found my channel, and you know, it would affect me. And so the first time that happened to me, I kind of closed my channel. I still kept my videos, yeah, I still kept all my videos. I didn't delete them, but I had them all on private. And I missed it. I missed that escape. I missed that just sitting there and, you know, concentrating on something else other than real life. This is my life now. This is part of my life. But before, it used to be my little secret, and I let it affect me. Now I've learned that I'm getting a lot more confident when I'm vlogging now. I'm quite happy to bring out my camera. You know, it doesn't affect me in the same way it did now, and I think a lot of that is to do with the confidence that Rico gives me. He's always said to me, what are you worried about? Who are you worried about? Rico's very much like that. Rico is very much about, he doesn't worry what other people think. That, and I love that about him. He just has that, so what? He just doesn't care. So I've learned not to let things like that affect me. So basically, not to let things like that affect me. Does that answer that question? I don't know. Anyway, question number 5. Let's go to number 5. What advice would I give to someone starting a YouTube channel? Right. Now let me think. What advice did I give my daughter-in-law when she was thinking of starting her YouTube channel? Well, the first thing I said to Ruth was, I'll link her channel below as well. The first thing I said to Ruth was, remember, there's always going to be horrible people out there. Don't let it affect you. There's always going to be somebody that thinks they know better than you. Some people do, but there's a way of putting things. They'll say horrible things about your appearance, about the way you speak, about the way you act, about the way you smile, about your teeth, about your bum, about your legs, about your feet, on and on. You know, there are people out there that will do that. These are the people we don't care about. So basically, ignore them. I don't even delete negative comments. I leave them there. I'll reply to them and I leave them there. Because as far as I'm concerned, it says more about that person than me. If you come onto my channel and you leave a negative comment, it says more about you. In the same way, if you go away and you know me personally and you go away and you speak about me, that says more about you than it says about me. I'm doing what I want to do. Are you? That's one bit of advice. You know, don't worry about negative comments, negative attitudes. You know, as long as you are being you. The other thing is, I would say you don't need to spend a whole load of equipment. You know, if you're really wanting to start a YouTube channel, get your phone, as Lux Granny says, and start filming. It's as simple as that. Most of these iPhones now, most of the phones now have superb camera quality. Just get it on a stand. I put my iPad on the windowsill. I'm sure you can find something to lean your iPhone on. And I think I used to lean it on boxes and things until I got a stand. In fact, all my equipment that I have, my ring light, I was going to say all my equipment, but no, my camera I bought myself. But things like my ring light, things like that, the boys bought for me. It was the boys, you know, they saw that how much I was enjoying doing videos. So they bought me these things. I don't know if I would have gone out and bought a ring light. So the boys bought me my ring light, and and my eldest would moan at me, oh, stop doing your videos on an iPad. If you're going to do it properly. Get yourself a camera, blah, 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 blah. And he moaned and moaned and moaned. And I got a camera. Then he says, you need a MacBook Pro. If you're going to do this, do it properly. Get a MacBook Pro, blah, blah, blah. And I ended up getting a Mac. But, you know, at the beginning, I had none of that. And remember, when you upload videos, you learn as you go along. And this is what I say to Ruth. Ruth stops herself from uploading videos because she is a perfectionist. You know, she looks at it, she goes, oh no, but that's not good enough. Don't worry about things not being good enough. You will learn. With each video that you upload, you will learn. Honestly, I look back at some of my videos. I was looking back at some of my Cartier videos yesterday because I wanted to link them, and at the time when I uploaded them I thought they were good. I'm not going to lie to you, I thought they were good. When I look back now, oh my goodness. But hey ho, why should I take them down? It's good to look back and see how we improve, as long as you're improving. I think I'm improving. Do you think I'm improving? And you know, it's really good. I used to get a lot of feedback with my videos. Oh, this one was too dark, or you're taking too slow to say this. I used to get all things like that. I used to get things like that all the time. Now I've learned to edit out the ums and the ums and the I just edit all that out now. So my advice to you is, don't put pressure on yourself. Get the video uploaded. You know, if you learned about editing and things like that before, then good for you. I just didn't do that. You know, and just get it uploaded and do it, is my advice. Don't be that person that says, I wish I had. Don't be that person. I am a 55-year young grandmother and I am loving every minute of this. So to that I say cheers. Don't let anything or anyone stop you doing what you want to do. And if you're thinking of starting a YouTube channel, then I'm tagging you to do this video, and all my YouTube friends, I'm tagging you too. It's a great one to do. And thank you to Lux Granny Grace again for this fabulous tag. Bye and cheers. Meanwhile, if you'd like to see more videos from me, I'm going to link one here, and if you're not already subscribed, just press the A right here, and I'll catch you next time. Brilliant.